So if we're going to look at one more tool, what would excite you the most? What can you show us?
I'm all about the cordless. Cordless is the wave of the future, so let's see something cordless.
All right. Vacuum.
Vacuum.
So this is a battery operated vacuum.
It's a CT MIDI, which is one of our most popular dust collectors, but it's a C version or a cordless version. CTC MIDI. So same part number, just we added a C for cordless.
Okay.
You're gonna see it looks the same as your CT MIDI. Same bag, same filter, same everything, but if we look back here, runs off of
Two batteries.
Two batteries, correct.
And so all of our tools from Festool, our drills, our saws, our table saw vacuums, we're all running off the same battery. We don't have different platforms, or do we?
Well, there's one slightly different platform is for our sanders.
Oh, right. I've got that one. That's
So,
because it's small, so long.
It's got the longer
Okay.
platform, but yeah, besides the three sanders, which is our 5-inch ETS, the rectangle, and the Delta, everything else is the same.
We got
battery
parity across all of most of the tools with the same battery. I like that.
So we know like I said, very popular dust collector is a CTC MIDI. Cordless version, obviously, it's cordless, so we don't have our plug. We're going to do everything via Bluetooth. So we saw the table saw. So let's say we have a cordless table saw. We can't plug it into a dust collector for our needs, so we need to operate it via Bluetooth. So we got our dust port.
Vacuum comes on.
Your dust collector turns on. Shut off. It gives it a couple of seconds just to clean the hose.
They have to talk to each other. They have a language. Is it just they know they're there, or do you the first time you set it up?
The first time you program it, the program is as easy as pressing on your Bluetooth sensor. So you
Okay.
get a blinking light. The light will go blue here.
Okay.
And that's where it's linking. It was already linked, but that's as easy as it takes to link the machine.
If I've got multiple tools that run the vacuum Bluetooth, do they talk separately to each other, or if I'm doing a tool over there that's got a Bluetooth, will it turn this on over here when I don't want it on?
It's individual. So what's actually programming is this battery here.
Okay.
So this battery will talk to this. So the machine isn't what's really being connected.
Okay.
It's actually the battery.
It's really cool to have all this fancy stuff, but when you're out in the field working, you just need to have things work. And if you're spending too much time fiddling, you're not going to use it. You're going to go on. So just having it to be that easy. Can you run this as just if I just want to vacuum up and I don't want it, is it got a switch to do that?
Let's say you want to do some cleanup. You want to clean up a piece there, you could go to MAN here, a manual.
Okay.
You press that button and it turns the machine on.
Okay.
So you could do any cleaning anywhere and turn the manual off, and you still have your master switch on. So if you want to go from there to your work material and turn it back on, it'll still turn it on.
So no switching dials, it's just set to go.
Yep.
I have one last question about this one. A lot of my tools aren't going to have the Bluetooth battery, and I may want to use it with it, or I just, I may stick it on a router fence or something like there. I'm not plugged into that. Does this work with that remote switch that Festool has, where you can turn the vacuum off and on remotely? Okay, so it comes with it, so you don't even got to buy it.
It comes with it.
Oh, that's perfect. So if I stick it into my router fence and I've got a router plugged in, it's not that battery.
So it actually comes with the sensor in the vacuum. So that's a good point. If you're using a corded tool, you just manually activate it. Instead of turning it on, you just press it right there, because your hose is going to be right next to your tool.
But also, this is just strapped on. If I
you can strap it on anywhere, yeah. But
I could drop it in my pocket or on my, if I've got my shop apron on, I could clip it
Stuff
on
it in,
right
yeah.
there, and then I've got it with me all the time. Excellent. I like that.
So yeah, for people that don't see, I mean, we could. It's that easy to take off, so we could, like you said, snap it on anywhere.
Nice rubber. Yeah, I love Festool. Their engineers just must have a lot of fun.
I know.
I want to hang out with those guys. Well, Jim, I appreciate
very
the
much.
time
Oh,
you
my
spent with me
pleasure.
today. I wish we had time to look at all the tools, but the three you showed us was exciting. Thanks
Excellent.
again. Mahalo for hanging out with the Smart Wood Shop.